Cat show and dog show. Hey, we're live. Hey, good afternoon. I'm not gonna say morning because it's not the morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and we're doing a dog show today. And here's one. Well, my name is Jerry. I'm a Chihuahua something mix. And over here, the giant Betty. And there's a Betty. Hi, all those fancy dogs out there. I figured I'd do that in honor of the National Dog Show that was this past weekend. So I showed my dogs, and I woke them up. They're like, I was sleeping. Anyway, we're having fun. I'm teasing the doggies. And the kitty. Bubbles over there, too. Bubbles wants to be there. And Jerry's nose wants to be in the show. You want to be in the show? I'll put this down a bit. There you go, Jerry. Now I can see everyone. There we go. You can see Jerry's eyes. So today, I'm going to talk about everything is a priority, and I'm going through that today. But what triggered me was I was on LinkedIn, just searching around, see what's going on in the world. And there was a thing about what was the best part of Thanksgiving. And they gave you a couple choices like family, food. I threw in vacation, football. There were some other ones and stuff like that. So the primary ones. And someone commented, and I voted. I won't tell you what I voted. It's a secret. But I did vote for family because that was a priority. It was fun. I was reflecting on what was the part when I did it. Some people said, well, why can't we pick more than one? And that triggered in my mind this discussion. Everything's a priority. No, you have to pick one. That's the idea. That's the decision making. That's the leadership. That's what the product owner does. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Talk about all the things I got to do. I got to prioritize what I'm doing today because the Eagles football game's on right now as we're going live. It's like 1:10 in the afternoon and they start at 1. So apparently this is more of a priority than it is to watch the kickoff game for the Eagles football game, American football, by the way. So this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach. I hope you're doing well today. And we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way to bring value to the customer. And priority is a real big important in that. So that you're not working crazy hours to get the value to the customer. And then you get home to family and friends so you can watch football on the weekend, hang out with the doggies and the kitties and all them and your kids and family and friends and have some good times. And we have some fun, right? Right, Jerry? We have some fun sometimes. Yeah, Jerry's having, as long as he get petted, he doesn't care. So with that said, let's talk about that. So the little survey on LinkedIn that I mentioned, and I want to say, there is not a company I haven't been to that they haven't said to me, well, everything's a priority. And my eyes are rolling in the back of my head when they say that to me. I'm like, no wonder why you don't get nothing done. No wonder why everything's late. No wonder why your customer's upset with you, because you're not getting stuff done and handing it off to the customer. You may think you are, but it's not what the customer wants, and it's usually late. And when you have these massive projects, because everything's priority to be done at the same time, none of them get done. So rather than get something done in a month, you're taking 3 months to get it done. And that's what we're going to talk about today. But in this story, they had the Thanksgiving survey in LinkedIn, and I wish I wrote down the name of the person, put it up there to give him credit. I'll give him credit later, give him or her. The comment was, so the poll was about Thanksgiving. It was about what was the best part of it? Was it the family? Was it food, vacation, football, whatever that you had? Traffic, if you were in the traffic, food comas. What was the best part about that, right? And someone commented, well, why can't we pick more than one? And that dawned on me, well, that's the classic example why managers and leaders cannot make decisions. It's why they always say everything's a priority, because they don't make decisions. And that's really key in business, is the ability to make decisions. And that's what we as Agile Coach have to teach people. It's okay to make a decision. You will survive. It ain't going to kill you. There's no grade on whether or not you make one decision over another. Some are good, some are bad. But it's a decision. You move on with it. So what I do with organizations when I get that, I really like doing a whiteboard thing. I do it in Miro or a whiteboard or something like that, or in person. I used to do it on the big whiteboards where I put big stickies all across the wall, all their stuff they needed to be done, and just throw it up against the wall, right? And say, okay, It's all here. Look at all this stuff you want to. Oh, yeah, it's all priority. Well, you know what? If I had to make a decision, there's something. Let's put that here. And then I'd go do another thing. Okay. Is it a bigger priority, higher priority than what I just put up to? And I walk them through. Actually, they fight you on it, but you have to do this. I've seen so many Scrum Masters and so many product owners who are scared freaking nuts not to do this, but you have to do this. You have to prioritize what's going to be done. You shouldn't be working on, and this is one of the things I've seen where safe fails. Okay. This is where safe fails. You got 10 teams. Like I had one company, they had 10 teams, right? And they're all working on 25 different features. And they have to plan out the whole quarter or 6 months, year, whatever it's going to take them. Well, the reason why it's taking them a year to draw out that new product line, because everyone's working on 25 different things rather than one or two things or three things in a sprint. They're working on 25 different features, 25 different product lines. And what happens at it just spreads the work out. Now all safe becomes is a way to dull out work, is to manage work. It's not to inspire, not to create, not what the original trains are. And I always tell people this. I said, when you look at the safe picture, is it an old steam engine like I like to do steam engines, even though they're pretty fast, to be honest with you? Or is it a high-speed train they draw on that picture? It's a high-speed train. The train idea is that you get more than one team to help deliver the product sooner, not take more than one team to deliver 25 products over the same period of time. And they forget that. They all forget it. There is one. I mean, I don't see any of these Agile coaches, SPCs, realize what the real purpose is. They're like, oh, we'll just break it down. But that's not a priority. They aren't prioritizing the work, okay? They think they are. But we're going to prioritize 25 things. We're going to do all 25 things. We're going to prioritize how we're going to get all 25 things done at the same time. No, one thing, one time, and you get it done. And that's what kills these organization teams. That's why all these companies I go to are always late on delivering their product because they're so busy working on multiple things. And that's one of the problems. And this example of the Thanksgiving thing, just pick one. Yeah, maybe like I love the food, of course, and I love the family. They're both pretty up there. And I just said, you know what? Family wins by a little bit. Even if it's just a hair, actually it went by a lot because I enjoyed the conversations. But it just needs to go up. I mean, I remember growing up, you talk about football, when we used to go to my old family farm outside of Baltimore, all the family would go there. We were all sitting there watching football. It was just something to do. Plus, we didn't know who our cousins were, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody knew who anybody knew. Some cousins, but you know what? You all knew about football. So, from a history perspective, football is pretty high up there on my list. So it's a three-way thing because we got family, football, and food. Did you just realize? I just realized they all start with an F. So there's family, food, and football. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Threes on Thanksgiving. But anyway, just thankful for I got all this. Thanks for the puppies. They are all now sleeping on my lap. Jerry's sound asleep. Betty's out. Bubbles is over there cuddling up. They're happy. So I want to show you all happiness. Think about the priorities. You got to do one at a time, and I got to prioritize work. So today, I mean, I know I want to go watch the football game, but I wanted to do this show a little bit. Then I got to finish picking up all the crap. I said it. The stuff in the other side of the house where I demoed the other day. I want to get that done. Then I'll go watch the football game. And then I'll take the kids out after that later tonight, after we go through stuff on the third floor, maybe do some ice skating so Eddie can get ready for his evaluations again. He's got 3 days of evaluation for his hockey. So that's important too. So those are all priorities. But right now, you got to pick one. I would love to do the football thing right now, drink a beer, eat some nachos, watch the game. But I got to get some work done. So you got to make decisions. So with that, I want to wish you the best. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday. I am working on my website a little bit. Hopefully that'll be done soon. It's a lot of work. It ain't easy. And lots of material to post up there. I want to wish you the best. Happy scrumming. Take care. See you tomorrow. and may you have a good day, good evening, or good morning.